Alpha, Relentless Escape. Recruit a team of 5 teenagers with attitude. And recruit this guy who backstabbed everybody, lost his powers, and then became this guy. I really should reorganize this.
Woo! What is up, everybody? It is Lil J. How's everybody doing today? What we're here to talk about is my experience in Power Morphicon. What I gotta say about it was very uncomfortable. I hated it. It was a piece of... Oh, no. Before everybody just starts spamming in the comment section about the convention. No, I'm being sarcastic. Really, it was... What are the right words for it? Incredible. It was one of the best conventions, like, small, that I've ever been to. I know it's like one of those trial ones where it's like, should we do a big one in Texas? Let's see what the turnout is outside of California. And I'm just thinking to myself, why isn't this as big as the one in California when this first came out? But it's a trial one. This is the first one they did outside of California. I completely understand. It's not like one of those amazing Comic-Cons that they just do all like around, especially not anymore. And oh my god, the lighting here. But overall the case is this. Power Morphicon was amazing. Let me scoot down here and then pretty much just showcase off all the photos that I got going on. So, all the photos that you are seeing are just my experiences at Power Morphicon with all of these other people in here. I will share some of their information only if that they allow to. And these are the ones you're going to be seeing on here from time to time. Like, if you're uncomfortable with the facing on here, then by all means, just go ahead and just report me and everything like that, even though you guys pretty much took pictures of me and everything. But go on ahead. I first want to start off with, like, how like, extremely welcoming everybody was. Everybody that happened to be working in there was just great, very helpful. I don't even think we really needed, like, any help to look for anything. Everything was just there. I like that. And I was with a friend of mine, and we happened to just run into one of these panels, and it was Brennan Maya. I believe I'm pronouncing that name right. Like, excuse me for butchering your name. The Red Dino Charge Ranger. He was giving out like little tips on acting. He was also giving out like some like Q&A sessions. It was just amazing. And out of nowhere, and you'll see this picture right here, he's doing a handstand from the bleachers that we were watching him like do his panel in. It was just, oh my god, bro! I got so nervous for somebody doing a handstand, and I never thought that would happen. And meeting and talking to these people was always funny as well. And well, funny, and why I say that is Jason Font's wife. Like, I'm not saying anything bad about her. Like, calm down, people. And Jason Font, I got a chance to talk to him. That's actually where I got the shirt and this little necklace right here, little dog tag. Red Time Force Ranger, one of my favorite Red Rangers. Come on, y'all. But one of the things about it is I was playing Power Rangers Battle for the Grid as we were waiting in line, and his wife notices the game, and he hasn't had a chance to play it yet. But his wife was just playing it, but he hadn't had time because everybody's like, you know, signing autographs, taking pictures, and everything like that. And I just got the shirt and the dog tag. But overall, his wife is just having a field day with the game. She is raging. She speaks out an F-bomb, and I'm just like, whoa, watch the language. Like, we had kids over here and everything. Luckily, there wasn't no little ones near us, so we were okay for the most part. But overall, like, Jason Font was really nice to talk to. I got a chance to do some Q&A sessions at the panels with Aaron Shashia. I want to believe that's how you pronounce her name. Jen, the Pink Time Force Ranger. And Michael Coopin, the Blue Time Force Ranger, were at the panel as well. And I got a chance to talk to Aaron a little bit in the Q&A session about how she was my favorite Pink Ranger overall. Because one, come on, Pink Ranger as a leader, let's be real here. That's kind of out of the ordinary and dope. Like, I don't think even in the Sentai that was the scenario. I could be wrong though. Somebody in the comment section tell me if I'm wrong on that part right there. But overall, I got to tell her how I love her transition, that she began to be this badass, ruthless like leader who wanted to get the job done. And next thing you know, she ended up caring about her team. Overall, that's pretty much where it went down, and so on from there. And oh my god, this event just had looks dope on me. Yeah, I look good. But no, okay, back to the topic. And Catherine, the Pink Zeo Ranger, Pink Mighty Morphin Ranger, Pink Turbo Ranger, Tanya, the Yellow Zeo Ranger, the Yellow Turbo Ranger was there as well. And so was Jenna Frank, Jason David Frank's daughter. And perverts don't even get any ideas. But overall, everything about that panel, about the female Power Rangers, is doing awesome. I cannot wait to look forward to Jenna Frank's work on With Bat in the Sun, along with Jason David Frank as well. So, more of the story. I want to get started before I can speak on more of the panels that I went to. I want to speak the artist, my boy D Cooney, the Cooney. Yeah. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing that right. Look at this. Come on, man. This is really talent right here you got here. I wish I kind of got the one where you had Gia, the Super Mega Force and Mega Force Yellow Ranger, but hopefully you keep that. I know you say you were about to keep that in a vault and everything like that. Really keep those. I might just keep that one because that one would look really sick, especially the one with Michael Copen. Oh no, I'm dropping my other favorite one. Okay, and here's another favorite one. I had to get the villains, man. Come on, these are the OG villains. These are the OG villains right here. You can't go paper in my mouth. God. This is like the type of like art you see. Like at first when I saw this, I thought this was legit concept art. Whenever I walked by his booth. I thought he worked with Hasbro or Neo Saba. I thought he worked with all of them. But overall, like, he got a chance to chill out with them and everything. I noticed, like, look at the detail of this. Like, look at the detail of, like, how Lord Zed looks, how Goldar. I love how Rita's in the background. Like, even though she was, like, I feel like she could have been, like, you know what? All these guys are important. Like, I could have replaced the putty with Scorpina, but overall Scorpina wasn't really there as much, so, you know what? Forget what I just said, Decoding. Like, all of this is just perfect right here. Forget all that I just said. All these artists right here are perfect. And, okay, now back to, like, the guests and everything like that. I got a chance to meet the original Mighty Morphin Red Ranger. And I'm not talking about Austin St. John. I'm talking about from the Sentai. I believe his name is pronounced Yuda. Yuda, sure. I'm just going to call him Yuda. Yuda, Mr. Yuda, I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate the work that you have done for the Sentai series and the Power Ranger series as well, how you have just brought it up to the way it is today. I love that. And so on. I have the picture right here. We're doing fighting poses. It's just, oh my god, I was at a loss of words when I met the Sentai! Oh my god, it's Super Sentai! Oh man, I loved it. I just loved the fact that I got to meet one of the Sentais. I grew up watching the Sentai. I grew up watching, I wrote the American versions. I grew up watching the Sentai, especially when I just looked it up on YouTube in the past. Like, back before, like, all the combustions that YouTube has pretty much just started back when. I can't watch, like, my favorite Super Sentai versus specials anymore. I can't watch God Ranger versus Hurricane Jet anymore. So, Tanabi! Overall, like, I gotta say, like, meeting some of these, like, original Japanese actors was just amazing. One thing I gotta ask, though, who was the dude that made Yuda that custom, fan-made Power Sword necklace? You made him a Power Sword necklace. I thought he was selling it. I was ready to buy that right off the bat. On some, like, shut up and take my money type shit. Watch my language. I'm so sorry about that. But I was ready to just give it all up in my bank account right there. Oh, man. But overall, like, a lot of the stuff that the necklaces that these, like, actors were wearing were fan-made stuff. And I'm just like, wow, you guys really appreciate your fans that much. Like, that shows, like, not only dedication to your fans, but that just shows dedication, like, to your, like, Power Ranger, like, persona in general. And that's what I love about it. What I also love about, like, how, oh, man, that was just a little note card. How, like, any of these people were just, like, coming in and just to experience this. Not just for the actors, not just for, like, the simple, I'm not calling this simple, not just for the arts and the posters that you get, but also just for the experience of the Power Ranger saga. The Power Ranger, the Super Sentai. Oh, Nina Ranger, if anyone's wondering what that name is. But, overall, man, I gotta get frames for these. Overall, this was just a great convention. There's no other way to put it. And, I gotta say, overall, like, my favorite panel happened to be, sorry Jason David Frank, it happened to be the Time Force panel. Especially when we all happened to agree, even when Jason Font was there, like, before and after he showed up, we all agreed that Eric over the Red Time Force Ranger. Quantum Ranger all the way, man. You are my favorite. By the way, Jen, Eric, Wes, you're all on my wish list for Battle of the Grid. I want you guys. I'm thinking about, like, adding more from Time. I want the whole Time Force roster in there. Matter of fact, throw everybody from Time Force in there. Everybody from Time Force. Even Rancid. Come on, I want to see you, buddy. You're on my wish list, too. But, overall, I just, like, shout out Vernon Wells. But, I also wanted to say that, and I wanted to speak on this personal note, like, because I heard on the female, Rangers panel, there was a guy who asked Aaron a question. Because he grew up watching, Power Rangers as well. Actually, it has to do with Power Rangers in general. Like, he was talking about how like, I don't want to go too much into this because I don't know the guy personally. I don't know any of his business, but he was bullied to the point where he began to, like, not be stable. I'm just gonna go with that because I don't know the guy that well. I don't want to go into too much of his personal, like, details and everything. Even though he kind of just let it out there and everything, I'm doing this out of respect. I feel bad for even just saying this, but, like, I want to just give it out there because he's talking about, like, it's a sad part of his life to the Rangers. And overall, he asked him pretty much the question, what do you do to deal with bullying? And the answer was, we just ended up just showing off the fact that, hey, we made it as this. We did good. Like, we ended up, like, having, like all these gifts that we've been given to us. Like, we are just trying to, like, keep on going with our day. We have to, like, keep staying strong. I believe Erin, like, the Pink Time Force Ranger, said something about, like, she dealt with bullying and she dealt with all this other stuff. And so did Jenna Frank. Jenna Frank had happened to, like, deal with bullying and all this as well, considering that her fact that her father is the Green Ranger. And also, he's an MMA fighter, so if you guys want to still talk shit, he can literally beat your ass. But, I mean, he can get all his Ranger friends. They all can still beat your ass. Like, hey, I heard you were talking mess about my kid. Oh, man, I'll beat your ass and talk about Jenna Frank. Come on, she's adorable. Why would you want to talk smack to her? Come on. But, overall, I have to say that, overall, the panels were just really phenomenal. And to the next panel I want to talk about the Jason David Frank panel. And, so on from there. I believe that was the last panel I watched. I watched Time Force. Yeah, I want to watch 4 panels. But when the Jason David Frank panel happened, we looked inside to notice a couple of interesting facts. Because when I got up to ask Jason David Frank a question, I wish they could have recorded this, but I think he's recording it sometime soon or posting it later. But I happened to ask him, like, whenever your day one, work on Power Rangers, were you ever really competitive with your Super Sentai counterpart? And he said, surprisingly, we were not allowed to watch our Super Sentais. He only caught a little bit of it because he wanted to know his character a little bit, and I believe that's what he said. And he said they were not allowed to watch that. They even brought that up to the Time Force Rangers, and they even said the same thing. They were not allowed to watch it. And I was honestly surprised, and that was a surprising answer. So considering the fact that, wow, we're not allowed to watch our counterparts, like, this is the characters that we're pretty much trying to adapt to. But I guess I can kind of see why they said do not watch them. I think they wanted the Rangers to be their own characters rather than just, like, copy the others, like in the original concept. But overall, I gotta say that I gotta guess where they're coming from. But overall, I always just wanted to know that, like, if a Power Ranger, even now, are they still, like, competitive with their Super Sentai counterpart? But overall, like, the panels were nice and everything, and the merch that I got from there, other than these posters, were great. Other than this shirt, I have one of Blake Foster's hats coming in later. I regret not buying that at the convention. Oh my god. But overall, I wanted to show you something else I got in there as well. Alright, you guys, these are, like, some of the shirts that were made right here. This is the Power Ranger Infinity War shirt that I believe one of the Power Ranger actresses, Nikita, she played Tanya on Zeo and Turbo. And she made a Infinity War poster shirt, which was honestly dope in my opinion. Like, Lord Zed and Rita as Thanos, come on. Honestly, Lord Zed over Thanos, like, screw you, purple guy. Like, you're just like Grimace on steroids. Like, you're dealing with Lord Zed here. Come on. And, matter of fact, Ivan Ooze over Thanos. Let's be real here. But besides the point, like, next shirt, please. Shout out to Steven Cadenas, San Antonio, Viva Raza. Yo, dude, Rocky was one of my favorite Rangers. I don't care what anybody says. Rocky was awesome. Come on. He was one of the best Red Rangers. Like, Jason and Rocky, best Red Rangers in my opinion. Like, from the Zordon era. From the Zordon era. Andros, along the lines, I gotta say, from top 5 Red Rangers, like, I believe, yeah, there was only 5. Like, if I could name them in order, I would have to say, like, everyone wants to pick Tommy as the top one, but I gotta say Andros is number 1. I gotta say Tommy's number 2. Rocky is number 5, and I gotta go. Sorry, Rocky, but TJ is number 3, and Jason is number 4. I gotta go with that. I'm sorry, guys. Like, you guys can hate me for that, but that's just my opinion on it. But the Texas Ranger right here, I'm from Texas. Like, well, I was born in Illinois, but my mom is from Texas. We moved here. Like I was raised here, so I'm a Texas Ranger. We lone walkers over here, man. Like we gotta stick with this. Like this is dope right here. Really is. Hey, this guy's like I got a bat. Overall, last shirt. Other than the Red Time Force shirt that I got, shout out Jason Font right here. Come on, this is dope right here. Oh my god, I needed more Power Ranger gear anyway. And like I said, shout out to Blake Foster for replying to me saying, hey, I regret not buying this hat, so can I make a little purchase here? But yeah, thank you for that, Blake. I appreciate that. But look at this shirt right here though. Oh my god. You got the Megazord, you got the whole roster right here. Like, I tried on all these shirts and I gotta say, the detail of them and everything like that was awesome. Like, the clothing and everything was just like the material is nice. The design doesn't feel bulky like a lot of shirts do. Like, even for, like, it just feels really smooth and thin. It just feels nice. I love it. Like, I used to care a lot about, like, you know, designer brands and everything, but I really started getting into my nerdy side, which I'm trying to do, like, right now, like, in a way, look good, feel good, and I'm feeling good right now. Yeah. So, overall, I have to say is, I wanted to give a shout out to everybody at Power Morphicon, like, from Jason and Frank to everyone in there, and also, I love the fact that I went in a verbal argument because we had a little debate on who would win in a fight. Colt, aka Young Rocky, right? So I say Colt. Michael Lasky was Young Rocky in the Alien Ranger series. In this little video right here, we have a verbal argument. Hang on a second. Let's unmute that for a second. Just put it right here.
Wanna know why? He's right, because the Blue Ranger would whoop a 3 ninja. Only because, one, he has the power of Zordon and the Morphin Grid. What do you have?
I'm Young Rocky, motherfucker. Come on, man.
Alien Ranger did all your work.
Young Rocky.
Alien Ranger did all your work.
This guy said he did all my work.
Oh, man. I showed that to my mom. She was dying of laughter. Oh, man. You know what, Michael Lasky, you're a pro, man. You really do. I hope to see you again. I hope to see Blake Foster again. I hope to see everybody again. Like, I honestly hope that another Power Morphicon, a big one, happens here. Not just an Express. I'm talking big. We're talking big. That scared me. But, overall, like I said, like, I'm going to get this frame definitely. Super Sentai, you got to give respect to the OGs, man. Like, best Red Rangers of this guy's book right here. Like, D. Cooney, come on, man. This is real art right here. This is talent. I thought you were literally, like, a dude that works for Neo Saba and all that. Look at that Lord Zedroy, man. Come on. Like I said, I want to give a big shout-out to everybody that worked at Power Morphicon, the staff, the guests, the vendors, everybody, the photography, the video people, everybody. Come on, man. And now, remember, let the power be inside you as always. My name is Lil J. New material coming soon. We're talking about video games. Like, y'all see my shit on Instagram and everything like that. Music, all that good stuff, man. I'm trying to be Nick Cannon out here. I'm trying to do everything. Challenge Gambino style. Challenge Gambino's way. Nerdy and singing. Oh, that's probably sounded horrible. Like, I probably thought it sounded good. But overall, I want to say, once again, have a good day, y'all. Bye-bye. Peace.